finished Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, and well, first of all, hello, welcome back to Winterween Day 3, and I am reporting that I've completed that book. And I think that the social commentary, especially when it comes time for like everyone kind of discrediting the fact that the black children are going missing and then only caring when the white children are going missing, I think that that was an important element to the story. I think that overall this book is a pretty good book, and I know that Grady Hendrix isn't for everyone, but I'm finding that he's very hit or miss for me myself. So like, I did not like How to Sell a Haunted House, but I really liked this one, and I loved Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. So overall, I'm going to continue trying Grady Hendrix. I think I'm missing like maybe 2 of his books, and then I'm fully caught up on the backlog. I read Horror Store and the 3 that I just mentioned, so I'm pretty sure that there's only 2 more for me to read. Double check my work. But I'm going to go ahead and grab the audiobook for Buffalo Hunter Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones. And I kind of want to try and read this like, where I'm reading it and listening to it at the same time. That was my plan for it. Also, I didn't take my makeup off last night, so ignore that, but I digress. Just left the gym. We are now at the store right now. We're getting ready to go in. They open at 10, so we're sitting in the car for a little while. What time is it?
9:34.
Great. We're going to be here for 26 more minutes. Awesome. Hey. So actually I didn't stick to my plan. So my plan was to actually read Nestlings today. Didn't even fucking start it. But let me tell you what I did do. So yesterday, you know that I completed Carmilla. And you know that I think as of today, I completed the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. So that's 2 of the 5 down. And I also have started this. I started it on audio, and I'm so grateful that I did. Now, I didn't necessarily want to read every single one of these books on audio. I really wanted to try my hand at physically reading this one. But I'm really glad that I chose audio for this one, because it's actually got 3 different narratives, perspectives in it, and it's helping me to sort of stick with it a little easier. So you've got the Blackfoot Indian Native American telling the story from his perspective, and then you have I think it's the priest, a Lutheran pastor, so you have his perspective, and you also have a woman. I don't know if that woman was just at the start or what, but let me see. So we start off July 16th, 2012. So there's a woman that's reading. I don't know if it's her perspective or if this is just like sort of how we come to, I think because we found the diary. So the diary was written in 1912 by a Lutheran pastor, okay? And in it details his life, or his interview, his conversations with a Blackfoot Native American Indian. So I'm enjoying it so far. I don't actually know how far into it I am. My goal was to just read it, listen to it. So what happened was, let me tell you what happened. So I did a couple things yesterday that led me to be in the car longer than usual. So I ended up reading more of this than I anticipated, and ultimately finishing it today just after the gym. But my son got a gift card to a store that's only in a city that's 45 minutes away, but it's only 20 minutes away if we're at the gym already. So we went to the gym, we did our thing, busted out some hip thrusts. My bones actually hurt. Like, if you know where a hip thrust, where the bar sits on your body, that bone hurts. I'm not gonna say it on the internet, but that bone hurts. Okay, so I ended up getting a squat pad today so that I could give my bone a break. So that's good. Now, I did end up finishing this in the car because the store that he wanted to go to, the store that he got a gift card for, didn't open till 10, but we were there at 9:10, 9:15, 9:20, around there. So I ended up picking this one up because I didn't have any books with me physically because I was going to the gym. I didn't even have I usually have this in my purse, or at least at the very, very least, I usually have my Kindle. But the thing is that I wasn't trying to read these guys because I was actively in the Winterween of it all. So I didn't want to pick up something that wasn't on the TBR because it felt like wasted time to me. So I ended up picking up this on audio. Once again, very grateful that I did. So that's where we are. It is Sunday. I made beef stew today. I went to Target and I got overnight oats, and I'm not sure that I love them. I let them sit overnight. I don't like drinking oatmeal. I don't like that half liquid, half solid texture. It makes me kind of gag, so I couldn't do the 8 ounces that they recommend. And I made the mistake of using it with water because I don't make my oatmeal with milk. Turns out I'm gonna have to figure something out because this ain't gonna work for me. So that was issue number 1. Issue number 2 is that it was still liquidy. It says 8 ounces of liquid to drink it, which I knew, bitch, I'm not doing that. And 5 ounces to eat it with a spoon. It was so loose, I couldn't, like, it was soup with some oats in it. So I said to my husband, hey, do you think that if I stuck this in the microwave for a little bit, do you think that it would kind of like clump up, turn into an oatmeal? And it did. The only issue is because I used water, it was borderline flavorless. So I think that I have a solution. I went to Publix today because I had to get some additional ingredients for my beef stew. So I grabbed a protein shake, a Quest protein shake with 43 grams of protein. So here's my thoughts. Let me know if this sounds crazy. What if I put that in it? What if I put that in it? Because then I'm getting additional protein. So this morning I had the 20 grams of protein that are in that oatmeal, which kept me full. And then I made a smoothie that had 23 grams of protein. So that's 43 grams of protein for kind of like that time between lunch and now is what I've had. My goal is actually to hit in the 120 range. It's not going well. But that is my update for my protein. Let's talk about the books. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. My clip just fell out, so we'll just fix my hair real quick. So I'm enjoying my Buffalo Hunter. I was a little apprehensive about this one because I don't have the best experience with Stephen Graham Jones writing, so I was apprehensive, but I'm enjoying it quite a bit, so that's good. And then this is like, it's a shorter read. It's just under 300 pages. The 2 of them are just under 300 pages. So I've got tonight, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. That's 5 nights. So if I can knock out 150 pages tonight, that's half of a book. And then I can take 2 pages to do 75. And nope, I'm not gonna, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to do like 125 pages every night. I'm gonna have to knock out 150 pages tonight and hope to God that I love it enough to be able to continue on a Monday. And if you know, Mondays are the worst day for me. I almost never read on Mondays. So we have a problem here because that really eliminates Monday. So then I'm left with Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'd have to read 150, 150, 150, 150. But I also have to edit this vlog. I also have to edit yesterday's and post that. And I also have to edit my worst of the year. And I'm also in the middle of filming and I want to compile the clips for the other vlogs that I'm in the middle of filming. And I also still have to do my laundry. And I don't think that very much is going to get read tonight. I also wanted to clean a little bit, but I'm looking around and I'm saying to myself, it may not be in the cards. So what I should have done was plan for this, but what I didn't do was plan for this. Good morning. Winterween day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Day 4. I did not read anything last night because I did my nails. Nail check. I wanted something that if it lasted me till my birthday, I would be cool with, but I do think I will be doing my nails again before my birthday, given today's date is the 12th. So I will probably, very likely, do my nails. I don't think these babies just last in 17 days. So I'll probably do a new fresh set in about 2 weeks. So enjoy these while they're here. Hey. Okay. Now, let's talk about books. So what did I do last night? My nails. Not read. Did not read. But I did listen at the gym to Buffalo Hunter, and I'm having a pretty good time with it. I forgot my book at home. Fuck! I had put Nestlings in a book sleeve because I don't bring my books, my paperback books, my hardcover books, I don't bring them directly into my purse. I just don't believe in that because I'm somebody who likes to keep my books pristine. I wanted to look like I never read a motherfucking book, but they all been read. That's that's how I aspire to live my Beauty and the Beast Belle library life. Now, that sucks. But I do have Buffalo Hunter Hunter. I've got like, I don't know, like 5-ish hours left on the audiobook. Let's see. How long do I got? Saved. Buffalo Hunter Hunter. It says hold on 1 second. 4 hours, 48 minutes left at 2.5 speed, which is what I've been listening. I did not want to bump this up to 3, but 2 is just a little bit too slow. So 2.5 is where we're at. 4 hours, 48 minutes. I got a pretty decent day at work today. I think I could probably knock out minimum an hour. I am also sort of tandem reading like 38 other things because I'm crazy. I'm in the middle of at least 2 other books, and one of them is on my phone on my Kindle app, so I might be able to pick that up when I'm able to read physically on my break, but that is not for Winterween, so boo to that, I say. But I am really enjoying this book. I mentioned before, I'm not the biggest fan of Stephen Graham Jones, like shorter forms of work. I haven't really gotten along with any of the short stories that I've read by Stephen Graham Jones, so I was apprehensive. However, this is very, very good. It's very well developed, which is an issue with a smaller form short form stories, because how can you really develop a plot if you're given 30 pages to do it? But this, I'm having a really decent time. So we've gotten to the point where the thing that happens, and I am listening. It's more historical than horror at this point, but we have been introduced to the vampiric element. So I'm having a pretty okay time. I think that Stephen Graham Jones might be for me if it's not short form, but I will get back to you. Good morning. It is 5 in the morning. We are on our way to the gym. Well, we were supposed to leave 15 minutes ago, but I snoozed my alarm 702 times. I talked big game yesterday about how I was going to be able to read a lot of my book at work yesterday, and that just didn't happen because we were short-staffed. And so I was doing the position of multiple people and making sure that multiple people got breaks. Bless you. So it was not a easy peasy lemon squeezy day. So, and now I'm going right into the 2 worst clinic days of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. So we're gonna have a good time. It's fine. Also, I was so tired yesterday. I came home. Reheated beef stew that I made for dinner on Sunday night. I had that for lunch also. So I had beef stew for dinner on Sunday, beef stew for lunch on Monday, beef stew for dinner on Monday. But I reheated beef stew, took a shower, and got in bed. And I fell asleep before 8:30. My sleep was not peaceful and restful. It was very interrupted. But I had some sleep. I feel okay. We're going to the gym. We're going to get it done. It's fine. And I'm going to listen to Buffalo Hunter Hunter while I'm at the gym. And I'm not going to say anything about what I'm going to do while I'm at work because we saw how that went yesterday. Today has been an incredibly shitty day. I actually cannot recall a time in which I've had a shittier day. Today has been so shitty, in fact, that I can't fathom sitting down to read tonight. I can't hardly fathom existing. So I don't know what the rest of this vlog will be like. But I hope you're having a good time. I'm not. It's just, today it was so bad at work. I mean, I don't have additional thoughts, really. Today was just so terrible. I want to go home and read my book. given how far we are into the readathon and given I still have 2 books left and I didn't read anything at all really on Sunday or Monday, I don't see how this is going to happen because I also work Wednesday and Thursday. It is what it is. It'll be what it'll be because it can't be what it won't be. Okay. Okay, bye. We are not going to talk about the fact that it's Tuesday and I have just now got my video for Winterween Day 1 and 2 up. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it because it's day 5. Tomorrow's day 6 and the final day is day 7 on Thursday. So I have 2 more days to go and I just now got up the first video. But in between editing that video and just normal life stuff, I did start nestlings. I'm on page 32. Not a good showing, but I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog so I can edit it now so I can maybe upload it tomorrow so that I'm not 17,652 days behind. So with that being said, let's conclude. What did I complete? Did I complete anything in this vlog? Yes. Yes, I did. I completed this one. I completed this. So that's 1 book down. So 1, and I also completed Carmela in my last vlog. So that's 2 vlogs, 2 books complete. 2 I'm in the middle of, and 1 I haven't touched, and I doubt that I will get to it this week. But we'll see with the vlog that starts tomorrow. God, I'm really tired. I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done tomorrow because Wednesday is the worst day of the week. So last Summerween, I actually took an additional day. I got greedy and took 8 days total. So I might do that again just so I can potentially even finish this book. Because let's be honest, first day, 32 pages, not a good showing. Not a good showing. How many books have I read this year? So if I count these 2, I read 1, 2, 4. I'm ahead of my goal, but am I ahead of my goal? Did I lie? That's 1 a week. 50 books for the year on Goodreads is less than 1 a week. So I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. All right. With that being said, I'm going to close this vlog out and I will see you in a couple days for the next one.